sometimes students come to us and they have about a month to study for the GMAT or GRE, and they ask us, what can I do in that month? Now, to be honest, if this is you, you've already put yourself in a pickle. It's tough to learn the test in that amount of time. So what you want to essentially do is kind of work backwards from your test date. So you have a test date, it's a month out. The number one thing you need to do is practice full-length computer adaptive practice tests. So for the GMAT, you get those on MBA.com. There's 2 for free. For the GRE, you get it on ets.org. There are, again, 2 for free. So that's the thing you want to do leading right up to your test. You just have to be used to taking a test, the full-length test, which is quite draining, timed, you're going to be rushed for time. You want to simulate that as much as possible in your practice so that you're dealing with all of that stuff. So that's the number one thing you can do. So I would do that maybe the last test 1 week before the test, and the second to last one 2 weeks before the test. So you still have a few weeks before you even get to practice testing, and what you want to do there is learn as much as you can. Do as many practice problems, study areas of math or verbal that you're weak in. One of the best sources for both tests are the official guides. So there's the GMAT official guide and there is the GRE official guide. Now, those books are great, sets of questions to work on, but they're not really teaching you strategy. So you also want to throw in some strategy stuff. If you have a month to study, I would highly recommend our online course, which teaches all the strategy. So you can just find those on the Olympus website, and that's a good way to get the strategy. If you can't do that, then look for a source, maybe from the bookstore or something, that does teach some strategy, and do your best. But a big part of that is just going to be the volume of questions you're able to get through and practice. As much as possible, use real content. Okay, so just to sum up, work backwards from your test date, throw in some full-length practice tests, computer adaptive, as much as possible. And prior to that, try to learn as much strategy and practice as many problems leading up to those practice tests. So that's kind of what you can do in a month. It's not going to be perfect, but you can actually make a lot of improvement in that 1 month.